I think that Kristin Tattar, her game is well-rounded, which is perfectly suited for Maple Hill. I don't think she's thinking about points or about the win. I think she's literally thinking about the next shot at hand, and that's why she does win so much.
Missy has been, I think, the most consistent out here at Maple. If Missy keeps it clean and makes a few more putts, she's only 3 strokes back. I think she can take this one down.
Ella, for the first time since the middle of the season, I feel like is looking really comfortable. She doesn't look like she's nervy on the putting green. She's looking really, really great with distant sidearms. Her backhands look great. She warmed up at the perfect time in the season.
Yeah, I really respect Owen for staying super focused in FPO, playing GMC instead of Tim Selinsky. She's right in the mix for tour points. She's very focused on the tour championships. You can tell she wants it.
Hello and welcome to the final round championship Sunday of the 2024 MVP Open presented by OTB Discs. This is the last Elite Series of the year, the championship, the second championship. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese. Back at it for one more regular go before the super special goes that we have later on. Specifically, the championships.
Yeah. The third championships.
The third and final championships.
One thing before we get started, we have this awesome new collaboration with Pseudo Dudo. This is the FollowFlight Felix. This is our new mascot. Look at this cute little dino. We've got embroidered hats. We've got embroidered t-shirts that are a nice mottled gray and some nice thick soft hoodies. Check them out. First on our lead card, you guys know her, Kristin Tattar, 73% fairway hits, 84% of her Circle 1X putts dropping.
Missy Gannon, 79% fairway at 65% Circle 2 in regulation, 78% C1X putting.
Third up, Owen Scoggins, 56% fairway hits, 88% Circle 1X putts. All three of these ladies are in the running right now for the Point Series title. Holland Hanley is in first place, but all of these people are within 50 points of each other.
Ella Hansen, she's 5 strokes back, 70% fairway hit, 67% C2 in regulation, 74% C1X putting. She shot the hot round yesterday. She's in a tie for 4th. Probably have some confidence going into Championship Sunday. Let's kick it off here. Hole 1's a par 4, 695 feet. We were in the long position yesterday, or the A position, if you will, even though we played it second. We don't ask questions. It's a par 4. You got to get over the water if you want a birdie, and then you got to get through this new triple mandatory structure called what is it called?
Chipmunk Gate.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Go ahead.
It's a shout out to Michael Joe Hansen in, I want to say 2017.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. That Chipmunk razzed him.
From Parnu, Estonia, Kristin Tattar.
Yeah, Michael Joe Hansen, a discraft player that has always been really good at playing in the woods. He was throwing through that rock wall and a chipmunk ran out. And I think he actually hit the chipmunk.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was wild.
Kristin leading the way by 3 strokes. She had a couple bogeys early in the round, but had a really, really strong back 9. I would imagine that to secure the win, these ladies want to be somewhere in the realm of at least 3 to 5 under, but perhaps more. And big first shot.
From Beacon, New York, Missy Gannon.
And anyone that wins this event out of these top handful of people, they will take the Point Series title going into the Pro Tour Championship. So it's
huge.
This is more than just a victory here at the MVP Open. This is about the entire season.
Victory plus. There was a bit of a headwind today, so you gotta throw with a little extra pop to get over the water. Missy across nicely.
From Los Angeles, California, Owen Scoggins.
Owen's been throwing this red destroyer every day. She was able to park the short pin, which is just across the water at 330 feet. She hasn't really had a problem. And she's over safe today as well.
From Seattle, Washington, Ella Hansen.
looking really confident out there. Looking cool. Looking like she's having a good time.
I like the khaki pants.
Yeah, I just wondering how my car insurance is doing. Nice first shot.
Just shredding in khaki pants. Here every day. So yeah, so the Chipmunk Gate, it was 2016 Vibram Open, back when Vibram was still making discs, sponsoring tournaments. And Michael Johansson was in a playoff with Bradley Williams, still on the tour today. Michael Johansson hit the Chipmunk. It kept him out of bounds.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yep, so the Chipmunk lost it for him. It wasn't Michael Joe's bad shot. It was for sure just...
Wow.
It was just the Chipmunk's fault.
Like, truly a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I see.
Honestly, the staff here at MVP should really get a hold of these Chipmunks.
Clap them in tiny irons, you know? Yeah. Owen gets through the gate. Missy lays up just a bit short, probably just outside the circle.
Ooh.
Ella caught up on the rock wall. I'm glad we have a short pin position on this one.
Me too.
It's quite a feat to get all the way through there and still make some forward progress, even with these massive drives.
Yeah, they're so far that they are able to go for it. Everyone a little hesitant, which is understandable.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're at least lined up and give yourself a chance. Missy from maybe 40?
Oh, it's funny because this hole plays as one of the hardest holes before they put the Chipmunk Gate up. It's almost like this, it made everyone play more controlled.
Yeah, it probably scores better now, weirdly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even though it's harder?
Yeah, it only averages at a third a stroke over par, where it used to be one of the hardest holes of the day.
Because everyone just had to chill and trust their putt. Both Ella and Missy coming up a little bit short on those birdie bids. Owen really aggressive from far back. I mean, she really split the hole in half essentially and had to go a very full power drive to get here and a great putt to get the birdie.
Owen one of 3 birdies today. Valerie Mandujano got it. Kona Montgomery got it on my card with a circle 2 putt.
Nice. Her putt's looking good this year. Missy broke her bogey-free streak last round. She got 3 bogeys, but I still think that's less than any other competitor.
By a long shot.
MPO or FPO. Like a good neighbor, tap-in is there.
Oh my God.
And a chase card check-in for you. Paige Pierce started out in a tie for 4th with Ella Hansen. Looks like she parred the first and is about to park the second.
Had a really strong showing yesterday. Barely made it onto the lead card. Had a little bit of a flub up on hole 18 to miss the lead card by 1 stroke. No, it wasn't even by a stroke. It was just the bottom of the tie.
Just the tie, yeah.
Kristin with 3 strokes entering this round. Not a safe lead at MVP by any means.
Not at all.
Hole 2 is uphill, plays a little longer than the 300 feet listed. I like a turnover at these trees and let it gently fade right, but with a little bit of a turn right with a little bit of fade at the end. You see some forehands, you see some straight shots. You just want to make sure you don't throw it over that rock wall, or if you do, at least do it near the green.
We got some insider information that this Red Destroyer is a lighter class weight disc, but she only throws backhand.
Yeah,
I never even noticed.
Early 150s?
Yeah. That's the rumor from the guy who gave her the disc. So I feel like the information's solid.
Yep. Shout out, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Kristin.
Ooh.
Oh! Corner tree giving her some love, kicking back onto the green. It was a strange day weather-wise today. There was a little bit of wind, not as much as we're used to seeing at Maple Hill. But it would be warm up on top of the hills, and the second you got into lower ground, especially near water, it would get chillier.
Yeah, it's a real sweaty, clammy kind of a New England day.
Cool, sweaty. Cold sweat.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird out there.
Missy up on the putting green. Ella with some nice turn and good height here. Beautiful.
Look at these beautiful fall colors as we approach the screen.
Near and peak. Ella throwing her Color Glow MD1 here.
And just the perfect flight.
How funny it would be if there's a follow flight and there's just one of the red leaves falling off the tree in slow motion. With the line.
I don't know why we haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Follow flight.
I'm with you. I'm with you, sister. Kristin in for birdie. Oh, starting off hot. The best round we've seen out here is an 8 under.
This played as the easiest hole of the day. Not quite half the field birdieing it. Could it have a star frame?
Seems like it.
Not a lot of those out at MVP.
I think we've only had
One?
one
I think
on
that's
the
right.
lead and feature cards all weekend.
I think that's right.
Make that 2. That's 50 whole buckaroos for Edge. Very nice star frame.
Another check-in with Paige Pierce.
Ooh, backhand.
One of the few to do this play here.
We saw Raven Klein do this in round 2. Paige does it even better. Just outside the circle.
Bit of a scary putt.
She ain't scared.
Dead center on the elevated basket. Downhill at the water. No big deal.
Yeah, Paige right in the mix with that 2 under now. Love a star frame.
Kristin still with 3 strokes over second place right now.
Hole 3, a par 3, 354 feet. If you want to get aggressive, you're bringing this tree right here on the right into play. It's the main one you got to miss on an aggressive flex line to get to the top. You also see a lot of turnovers that end up in circle 2, kind of short right of the pin. Or if you kind of saw it off or maybe undercommit, you end up in the left side, which brings a lot more trees into play. Though I will say late left, you can get sneaky maybe about half the time. We've only seen a couple birdies per day here. Owen actually misses that tree to the right side. Usually you're trying to miss it to the left, but it gets all the way through.
She lands in about the same spot as she did the last couple of rounds, though.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Perfect shape. Kristin a little wider. Oh, yeah.
She missed a little bit left today, yesterday, makes the correction today, giving herself a long putt for birdie.
And I believe we talked about it a good bit in round 1, but the Tour Championship, the points series is on the line for the best positioning going into the championships. Basically, whoever wins can essentially take the lead potentially in the points for the entire year.
By like 7 strokes or something.
Yeah.
It's a major advantage.
I think for some of these ladies, it also depends on how Holland Hanley, our current leader of the points, finishes as well.
It's a very tight race in the top 4, I believe, separated by no more than 50 points.
Yeah.
It stays pretty tight all the way down into the top 10. Ella, I believe, is currently in 6th place, but has the ability to move up into 4th or 5th.
You remember, probably not putting you on the spot, I don't know how many points you get for winning like this event or any
I believe
event.
it's 150.
That's what I also think, but based on
I can tell you.
Feeling.
It's 150.
Nice.
And a normal Pro Tour event is 100.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Playoffs and Elite Plus, I'm sure, the 150.
And Majors is 200.
Yes, okay. Owen giving that one a great run from 50 plus feet, a little uphill. Here's Kristin a little bit closer.
Both playoff events count, though. With the Elite Series events, there are a certain number that drop. They take your best 8, and on the Majors, I believe they take your best 2. So you potentially could have 2 Majors drop, and I think 3 or 4 Elite Series drop, depending on how many you play for the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just have USDGC, throw pink, and the championships. Where does the time go?
Away quickly. Another check-in with Paige Pierce on hole 6.
Is that what we're doing? We're not cueing instrumental guitar music. Wow, what a drive. Beautiful. So amazing to get all the way there with a perfect straight backhand like that and a great putt. Paige making a run here. She's currently in solo 2nd place.
My buddies and I just helped grow the global disc golf community. Check it out. We got our favorite shirts at Quirky Goodies, and a percentage of the sales proceeds go to the Paul Macbeth Foundation. They build great disc golf courses all around the world. I picked up 3 shirts for myself. This one's my favorite. Hey, if you're like me and you're always looking for a discount code, use this one, JomezPro 15. That'll give you 15% off. QuirkyGoodies.com. Buy a shirt, make a difference.
Here is hole 4, downhill 246 feet. Not an easy shot. You see a lot of hyzers. To the right of this tree, you see people with forehands and backhands up the gut. We even see jump putts potentially from Ella Hansen today. You want to come in low though, because if you ace run this basket, you can very easily find the water deep, which is out of bounds. There were 35 birdies on this hole today.
What?
Almost half the field got it.
Wait.
I must be in the wrong area.
That can't be right.
Yep, there's only 38 of us.
Yeah.
I was in MPO.
Own
My bad.
sending it down there, catching the picnic table, and might be an interesting putt because she's under the table, it looks like.
There were 7 birdies in the FPO field.
Yeah.
Even though it is short, it is a tough one to access.
Oh, wow. Great shot from Kristin. Pretty dang cured with the harp.
So exciting to have 4 days in a row without much wind.
Really is. Missy, she's been working. Oh, she's going straight down there today. It definitely hyzers a little bit. She's been about there, maybe a little closer every day.
It's funny to see her change her game plan on the last day.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it was intentional? Or you think
I think so. It looks like it was dead center.
Look like it. Ooh, Ella jump putt. We saw her try to do this in round 1. It didn't quite work out. Definitely a better effort here today. Leaves it a little bit short. How far away is that now? Edge of circle 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's probably, what, 85 feet?
Mm-hmm. Missy with the Anheuser putt from here. It's a scary one to run. She gives it a go.
A little go. Own in a slightly better spot than yesterday. She was pretty much completely obstructed. It looks like she has a fairly open look here. Maybe that one tree. Oh, yeah, that tree was in her way. See if Kristin can get the birdie here.
Nice.
You know it. Kristin kind of just looks like she's cruising. She looks happy.
Already does.
She looks relaxed.
Yeah. A lot of the times in the final round, if she has the lead, she can play easy golf.
She generally keeps it.
Yeah, she doesn't have to do a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let everyone else try to catch up.
Yeah, she's statistically better at winning when she does come in with the lead. She just seems confident. And she's got 4 strokes right now on Paige Pierce, Owen Scoggins, and Missy Gannon. Holland Hanley having a great round, 4 down through 7. Hole 5, we saw Paige Pierce take this route with a backhand, one of the few. It's a par 3, 262 feet. Probably plays, well, maybe like 280, but with like at least 300 feet of a forehand spike hyzer power, I'd say. Or if you go out to the right, like most women do, it takes 380 feet, 70 feet of power to get all the way there. And you got to get a little lucky with a skip shot typically.
It doesn't take that much power. You just have to get that much ground play.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like you got to get it spinning
Yep.
really fast to get that ground play.
Kristin catches an early tree. No chance of coming back in balance. She's going to have to go to the tough drop zone. It's not a guaranteed birdie. Another shot out over the water. But she's very good at those forehands.
Oh, and taking the wide right gap.
Oh.
Not wide enough. In a pretty rough kick, it's difficult to save a par from there.
The key to this hole is to get around this grouping of trees, but just barely around it. Missy always going for the deep shot. It seems to be working for her, but the main gap is just barely around that line of trees.
It's an easy, I don't want to call it a mistake, but it's an easy thing to do with kind of the way this tee pad is shaped. Kind of pull it over to the right like that. Ella able to go powerful, high spike hyzer. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Just what the hole calls for.
Oh, that's so good. This plate is the third most difficult hole. So hard to birdie and so easy to bogey.
It's not easy to bogey from here, though. Difficult drop zone. Oh, just kidding, it is. It's a great shot. It really isn't easy to bogey from there. It's an intimidating drop zone. Own does have like one main gap you're trying to hit here, and then it's kind of just a lot of little trees. Great effort there to give herself a look just inside the circle to save par.
You see a lot of putts from that area. Circle's edge, looking right at the water. These roots just don't want to let you in.
Yeah, never. Own to save par.
Looking good.
Putt is on today. Missy also looking solid.
Ella with a birdie. 1 of 6 today.
And now only one stroke back of Own.
That's a lot of
and Missy.
birdies.
6 is a lot out here.
Yeah.
Wonder how many went over the water.
Haley King, we know she did.
We know she
Holland
did.
Hanley, we know
She
she
did.
did. Anna Sten,
We know she
lefty,
did.
definitely. Hannah Wynn,
Either way,
I think she went backhand,
I think she could have.
but
and we
she
saw
must
Paige.
she must have just put it inside the circle. Hell yeah, Hannah Wynn.
Paige on hole 8, island green here. Beautiful shot, puts about 20 feet deep. Look at this flag work.
Paige with a birdie on hole 8.
Yeah, she's 4 down now, making a push. Thank goodness Ella didn't wear a red shirt, because I would not be able to talk about anything else other
Why?
than State Farm.
Or Target.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, you're right. I could talk about 2 things.
Here is hole 6. We watched Paige take a birdie with a long putt on the elevated basket. 310 feet. That distance is ridiculous for how hard this hole is. That OB down the right side definitely stretches out this narrow fairway. I like a flex forehand if you've got it, but it is challenging to get your disc to start turning late enough where it doesn't catch those corner trees that pretty much always kick you straight out of bounds. Let's see if Ella can find this line. Oh, yeah.
That looks great. Horizon PD here just needs to get around this center grouping of trees.
Oh, it goes
Not
way around
hit
it.
anybody. Very good. Wow.
That was a crush.
I mean, she's 40 feet past the pin at least.
Or more. Own coming in a little lower, looking for some ground play.
That's good. Still good.
Yeah.
Good either way. Missy going backhand.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
She's going to just lace the inside gap. It's so difficult to do. Paige did the same thing. It's so narrow. And
It's
you
such
almost
a-
need it to turn, but not quite.
Yeah, it's such a distinct hyzer flip shot.
Yeah. And you really can't get very much turn out of it.
Kristin with a little help from the trees and some more help, and she is in the fairway. Definitely a a tricky shot up to the green from there. She looks like she's eyeing up the left side of the gap.
Yeah, she needs to get past those 2 main trees and skip up, and she does a solid job. A little bit of a putt left. Yeah, wow.
Way past.
Ella, 50 plus feet past it? That's crazy.
Just a little layup. Smart from there. Kristin towards out of bounds.
What out of bounds?
Yeah, looking so comfortable.
I think she forgot that she got a bogey too. You can't even tell. Own for another birdie. 3 down now. Only 2 strokes back of Kristin.
Missy lined up through the V tree.
I love this putt.
Yeah.
I hope she does too.
Kind of flopped it in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worked great.
Two birdies on hole 6 is amazing for one card.
Yeah, there were only 5 birdies total on the day.
Mm-hmm.
Holly Finley parked it. Raven Klein, the only other birdie on the day.
What's up, guys? It's Ezra Robinson, and I'm here to show you how to use bird sauce from Dirty Birdie. Put a little dab on your fingers or wherever you want grip. Once you fan it, get some air on there, turns to chalk, and this will stay on for 6 to 9 holes. Clips to my bag, super easy, and I don't have to worry about it every single hole.
Hole 7, a new hole, though if you've been watching, you should be familiar by now. We moved it over to the right. It's kind of a hyzer flip shot. You can make a couple of shots work, but it's definitely a tight gap, kind of working this right side and then fading in on this left to right sloping green. It can produce a lot of rollaways. No OB to speak of, just hit the main gap. Don't be early. Be a winner.
Park it. Be perfect.
It'll be cool. Owen going forehand, and she did this yesterday too. It's not the way to park the hole, but she has that circle 2 putt, and it's a way to get through pretty dang clean. She doesn't hit anything, but she's maybe even outside circle 2.
Yeah, it's a no-nonsense par.
Oh, Missy lacing the gap here.
That is so good.
Yeah, wow. Almost dunks it. ESP Thrasher. Picture perfect. One of the best at that straight shot without making the disc do anything crazy.
I really like this new hole. I saw a lot of sides of it. I hit early left, I hit early right, I laced it twice, and I still like it. I saw a lot of this fairway.
Yeah.
I think it was a good change.
The many faces of hole 7. Ella early left. Probably can work something from over there. This is looking really good from Kristin. Oh yeah, edges circle deep.
Ella looking so focused. Ooh.
Not focused enough.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She was.
A few trees to get tangled up on. She found an early one.
Look at this though.
Oh.
Good looking run. Oh, with a really long look, she's lining it up. But just a no nonsense par.
Kristin, right on that circle 1 tassel. Oh. This is kind of a moment here that can be very frustrating.
Yeah, I feel like you did everything right.
Yeah, at Maple Hill, it can be difficult to shake those off because it takes a lot of work to get your disc on the putting green here. This course is so infuriating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can just break your spirit. day after day, if you let it.
It
Missy Gannon with a third birdie, though. That's sweet.
Hannah Bloomroos and Holland Hanley both parking this hole. 2 of 7 birdies today. Here's Paige ahead on 9 in the short position today.
Oh, perfect shot to the top of the hill, able to go standstill backhand over the OB inlet. And another solid putt, squeaking it in. Looks like she's 5 down on the front, bogey free.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Missy and Owen both 3 down. Kristin's 1 down, hanging on to the lead, but only by 1 stroke over Missy and now Paige Pierce.
And off we go to the 8 holes. Here it is, 300-foot water carry to a green surrounded by the loudest but also most pleasant and polite people you can ever be on a disc golf course.
Yeah, their faces are painted, but their hearts are made of gold.
If you don't make it onto the green, there's a drop zone that is about 40 feet,
Yeah,
and it's a fun one to run.
Maybe even more.
45, 50?
It feels far. Zach Benson, king of the 8 holes, everybody. That guy's name is Figgy. It's not, but that is what he goes by. Missy up first. She's been absolutely piping her thrasher up there, just going deep of the pin, going with what she trusts. No different today. Let's see a successful transfer here. I think those guys didn't drop the flags once today.
I don't think so.
I mean, not while I was there. And that was, I mean, it had to have been,
2.5 hours.
80 flag tosses. On with a perfect shot.
Again with her 150 class destroyer.
Kristin, Opto Explorer, fading a little to the left. It looks like it has enough steam. Oh yeah, more than enough. Ella with the audacity to go mid-range. I love it. S-Line MD3.
And throwing it so good.
So well. We're just going to see more and more of this kind of play as the field improves. So fun to watch.
Ah, the old father-son flag toss.
Yes, and the other son also running nearby. Oh, always the ham.
I could hear this. It was a long one.
I like the little jump. They don't jump for whale sacks. I tested them.
Kristin with a wide straddle to get another birdie. That's such a hard putt.
And she kind of needs them to stave off her competitors here.
Missy dealing with the same tree.
Oh, is she dealing with it? Kind of conquering it? Has a turkey now? And a tie for the lead, I believe.
A ham with a turkey.
Like a turducken situation? Or... That was disconcerting. Did anyone else see that?
Yeah, I'm glad we went quickly through there.
Okay, yeah.
We didn't hang out.
I just
for
want to
long.
make sure it wasn't just me seeing it.
It was a fever dream.
Real quick. Oh my God, there he is.
Regular arms.
And some nice putts for birdie from Ella and Owen. Kristin to clean up her par. Nobody looked directly into the eyes of that guy.
Where's Bert?
Where is he? Bert. That's a valid question. Look at, there he is again. And a tie at the top, and Own only one back. Paige also only one back. Very tight race for 10 holes to play. Wrapping up hole 9, we're in the short position. Today it's a par 4, 400 feet. We saw Paige get it. You can go all the way from a putter up to a fairway driver. I think we're even starting to see more full speed drivers just to get up and over this hill. People are pushing a little straighter deep towards the water than we've ever seen before, just to get over the hill and to have at least a look onto the screen. You got to cross this little inlet, which is more trouble than it really ever should be, though. Everyone's navigating it really well this year. Haven't seen as many people in short.
You see a lot of people going deep now because there's no OB back there, and it's just gotten so shoely past the green. It takes away a lot of your ability to putt.
Shoely. Good looking shot from Missy. Own with that pretty flippy yellow destroyer, putting some nice turn on it. Definitely crests the hill. And
That's great.
Yeah, gets it very nicely.
Ella with the forehand. You don't see a ton of these on this hole. It works, though. You just got to have a good amount of power and
she
control.
does. Yeah. Oh, wow. All the way up and over the hill. Gets a roll. This can get dangerous. There's OB down there. It looks like it checks up, though.
Yeah, she's just going to be a little pinched unless she can find a gap through the corner.
Kristin also going forehand. And that's looking great.
That is so good. Perfect. Dead center. Can't be better. Really, you never see people land there. This is like the more common spot. You're kind of threading some trees.
Like if you could walk up, you'd put it where Kristin's disc is every time. Own trying to stop it on that stump again, this time going past it. Solid shot though.
Classic twice or it's luck scenario.
It's so hard to control your speed effectively on this green. As Madison said, you're usually going deep just to make sure you're not short in OB.
I like Missy's play of landing a little bit more left, but it does leave you with a little bit of a scary putt.
You tend to be at least inside the circle, even if it's obstructed, though. This is crazy to me, little forehand. Because you're just aiming at these trees.
About.
Yeah.
She got through everything somehow.
She did. Oops. Ella has to work a hyzer here, so definitely needs to control the speed. I was going to say it's really easy to blast past it.
So good.
Oh, look at that touch. She's got it. She ain't no rookie, no mo.
That's a hard shot.
Yeah.
It's low ceiling over there, too. I landed there today.
Yeah, that took a lot of control.
Oh.
Oh, from a knee through a couple of trees.
Almost lands it.
Mm-hmm. Missy for 4 in a row. And, what kind of bird is that today?
I want to do a Blue Jay again because they were out on the course trolling people today.
The Blue Jay doing a perfect, what was it?
Red-tailed hawk.
Impersonation specifically?
They were doing that yesterday. Kristin, wow. Today they were just doing their classic Blue Jay scream, but over and over again, flying around in circles. Was
Lovely
very funny.
Nature. Kristin with a great birdie putt.
I feel like that kind of falls into the theme of Maple Hill. It's just like loud all the time, everywhere.
Screaming.
Yeah, chaos. You're just playing disc golf in the chaos.
And how'd this play today? They made it look easy.
Yeah, there were only 6 birdies. It was a tie for the 4th most difficult hole.
And we just saw 3 casually.
Rebecca Cox, Anniken Sten, and yeah, Paige Pierce we already watched.
Missy Gannon in the lead now, tied with Kristin Tattar. Paige Pierce also 5 down, same as Missy, current hot round. She's through 10 holes. Big old tie. up there at the top, and it's tight. Ella Hansen still in the mix for sure. 9 holes to go, a very difficult 9 holes. There's birdies, but there's big numbers that can happen too.
Holland Hanley cooling off just a little bit, 2 down through 10 now. And like we said earlier in this video, it's so important to score well right now for the final point standings for the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship, and we know everyone is thinking about that, maybe more than anything. We got 9 more holes on Championship Sunday. It's looking like an exciting battle, getting tighter as the round moves on. Come hang with us on the back. I'm Madison.
I want to try something. You're getting sleepy. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
Nighty night. I'm Madison Walker. We're the Two Huggies.